rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth of toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage of Earth's Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing of Earth's Australia fair.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. I'm Liz Jenkins, the Faculty Operations Manager in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Graduations are one of the university's most important events, and we're delighted to resume ceremonies in 2022. I would now like to introduce to you the people who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Emeritus Professor Ken Miller, who will preside over this ceremony. The Emeritus Professor is joined today by Professor Paul Kennedy, Head of School Computer Science of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, who will be presenting graduates and provide the occasional address. The other people seated on stage are professors, academic and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Emeritus Professor Ken Miller to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology Sydney duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology Sydney, before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I'd like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we will celebrate the achievements of the graduates. Completing a degree is a significant achievement in anyone's life, and we should never underestimate sacrifices made for the hard work undertaken that has led you to today. We will celebrate with each graduate as they cross the stage, but perhaps we could commence our celebrations by congratulating our graduates. Congratulations. On behalf of the university, I would particularly like to express our appreciation for the patience of all of today's graduates, families and friends in waiting out the pandemic to attend this special milestone event. It's been a difficult 2 years for people in all corners of the globe, and today we acknowledge the impact on our UTS community and celebrate our resilience. We are delighted that you are here today, and we hope it will be a memorable occasion for you all. Graduation is important to family and friends, as it is to graduates, and indeed the university. So on behalf of all of us at UTS, and in concert with our graduates, I would like to say thank you to the family members and friends joining us today for all your support during this learning journey of the graduates. Graduates, can you please let them know how much you appreciate their support? Thank you. I wish to say a couple of things to our graduates. Graduation is a turning point in your life, and today you have graduated from a world-leading University of Technology and Australia's #1 young university. At UTS, you've gained much knowledge, learnt many new skills, realised how to communicate your ideas, and discovered how to work effectively with others. For some of you, that has occurred in an international context. But for all of you here today, graduating from UTS marks your emergence as a global citizen. You will be held in high esteem thanks to the high-quality education you've received with us here at UTS. Please remember that with pride. Life beyond UTS will bring you both opportunities and challenges. You will encounter many opportunities as you start or continue your careers, and you may well enjoy exciting prospects across the world as borders open again. More importantly, you will have opportunities to influence lives and the quality of those lives across the globe. Equally, the challenges that you face after graduation have never been greater. Scrutiny and expectation for society is high and will only increase over time. So I'd like to leave you with 2 guiding principles. The first of these is to use your knowledge and skills for the very best interests of the community, including future generations. Because the future depends on all of us using our talents for the benefit of the world and its communities in which we live our life. Your contribution will ensure a more prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable society for people everywhere. I ask you as a UTS graduate to ensure that you leave the world in a better state through your efforts and contribution. And the second thing that I would ask you is that you always remember throughout your career to maintain the highest professional and personal integrity. I have no doubt you will face, as all of us do, many ethical dilemmas and challenges, personally and professionally. And I ask you as UTS graduates to remember to maintain your professional pride, because it is essential if your integrity and the worth of UTS is to be maintained. In large part, you have efforts and ethics of many UTS graduates who came before you to thank for the university's reputation. Likewise, you share that obligation to maintain this reputation for UTS students of today and the graduates of tomorrow. Please keep in mind these guiding principles at all times and make yourselves, your families, and your university proud of you. Finally, I would like you to continue to enjoy the benefits and ongoing relationship with UTS as your university. Stay connected with this world-class institution and stay curious. This will not be the end of your learning journey, and we look forward to continuing your journey with us in the years ahead. In the meantime, know that today you join a group of over 245,000 UTS alumni around the world in various professions. Your alumni office will be your lifeline connection to UTS, no matter where your careers and lives take you. On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate all of our UTS graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified. Congratulations, UTS graduates. I now invite Professor Paul Kennedy, Head of the School of Computing Science in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, to present graduates.
Emeritus Professor Miller, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Engineering and IT to stand. Emeritus Professor Miller, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Engineering and Information Technology as eligible for awards, having completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board, and has conferred these awards upon them. Emeritus Professor Miller, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Emeritus Professor Miller, research degree programs, including PhD and Masters by thesis, are instrumental in helping us to achieve our vision to be a world-leading faculty of engineering and information technology. In addition to their passion and commitment, our research student cohort contributes innovative and entrepreneurial ideas that advance UTS and the field at large. Emeritus Professor Miller, I present to you a graduate receiving a doctoral research degree. The following student has graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy, Wan-Chi Liu, for a thesis entitled Efficient Query Processing and Analytics on High Dimensional Data, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Ying Zhang and Associate Professor Lu Qin. Emeritus Professor Miller, I present to you Dr. Wan-Chi Liu. Each year, UTS recognises a select few undergraduate candidates of exceptional merit. Such candidates are honoured by the award of the University Medal. Emeritus Professor Miller, I now present to you a graduate receiving an undergraduate award and the University Medal in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. The following student has graduated with the Bachelor of Science Honours in Information Technology with First Class Honours and Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Diploma in Information Technology, Professional Practice with Distinction and University Medal, Jordan Michael Finch. Emeritus Professor Miller, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Information Technology: Katrina Eugenio Baluyot, Andres Eduardo Bisot, Kai Che Chang, Eric Jernan, Chang Liu, Seema Sureshbhai Malkani, Rachain Stanton, Miriam Wai, Master of Information Technology in Business Information Systems, Chirag Khurana, Teng Wei Ng, Yuan Chu Xie. Master of Information Technology in Cybersecurity, Christopher Alfonso Cervantes. Abdul Razik Faki. Asta Nanda. Master of Information Technology in Data Analytics, Yi Hao Chen. Giorgio Jacob George. Harish Guru Nathan. Amit Kulkarni. Shen Chuan Lin. Shivang Nishad Rangunwala. Manju Shah. Nitis Sinanan Pat. Jing Han Wang. Master of Information Technology in Internet Working, Bibhushan Gautam. Master of Information Technology in Software Development, Pooja Rahul Dopeshwar. Yuan Feng Guo. Saurabh Kumar. Aruna Sairam Manjunatha. Ishani Prafulbai Wadhwana. Neeraj Yadav. Hai-Chen Yu. Bachelor of Science, Honours in Information Technology with Second Class Honours Division 2. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Brendan Gerard Armstrong. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with Distinction, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Adrián Cristina Fidelino. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with credit, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Jelicia de la Cruz. Mark Anthony Galulu. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Bachelor of Business with distinction, Insub Lim. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Diploma in Information Technology, Professional Practice with distinction, Radhika Bojtre. Walter Chan. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Diploma in Information Technology, Professional Practice with credit, Jason Thomas Starley. Sant Das. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Odeta Abrenica. Mohammed Istiaq Alam. Elisha Anjiputri. Ke Yu Chen. Jason Cheng. Kartika Devaraja. John Gramsis. Kevin Roderick Hurtado. Jesslyn Iskandor. Matthew Yuen Chang Ko. Lucky Lau. Veren Ratana Pangestulo. Yi Cheng Lu. Thuy V. Lee. Joshua Masanke. Christian Duan Kiem Nguyen. Jasprit Panesar. Anuj Raj Pordel. Anthony Paul Pekovitz. Prab Mehar Singh. David Tang. Michelle Tanotto. Dylan Chan. Sui Heen Matthew T. Hayden Ray Thomas. Ji Chang Tian. Tai Dam Chung Chan. Joshua Gavin Valerie. Michelle Yong. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with credit, Gabriel Orios. Kenichi Franco Salinas Buena. Max Kaminer. Haley Claude. Hu Quang Duan. Ferdi Fernandez. Thomas James Neil Good. Vincent Guido. Nuru Huda Wayu Hidayat. Evan Hunter. Alexander Huynh. Jalisha Ame Imon. Aminul Islam. Amarnath Kalingan. Daniel Boon Kiat Kam. Richard Kurniadi. Edward Stephen Lim. Yi Chen Meng. Ing O. Angelo Gerard Ragasa. Somya Risal. Nicholas Santoso. Stephanie. James Thomas Teagle. David Ung. Raymond Kashwin Wong. Roderick Jung. He In Yu. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Eric Chen Ming Chan. Christopher Jeffrey. Yi Ting Lu. Phone Miat Nang. Janarthan Rajantiran. Bachelor of Science in Games Development with Distinction, Kyle Thomas Hammer. Dominic Francis Payne. Bachelor of Science in Games Development with Credit, Natalie Wing Yi Nan. Christopher Kai Hai Wong. Bachelor of Science in Games Development, Mahinda Agajoti Miranyanatha. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with Distinction, Hansen Christian. Saqib Mahmood. Bachelor of Science in Games Development, Kwok Huynh Nguyen. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with Credit, Swanali Saha. Master of Information Technology in Cyber Security, Norshin Tasnim.
Emeritus Professor Miller. This concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology.
Congratulations to our new graduates. Our occasional speaker today has been our presiding dean this morning, Professor Paul Kennedy. Professor Kennedy has been recognised for his decades-long contribution to data analytics, teaching, learning and academic leadership. Professor and head of the School of Computer Science in the Faculty of Engineering and IT, Paul is one of the main data analytic teachers at UTS. He teaches at undergraduate and postgraduate levels, both at coursework and research students, and in short courses. His teaching was recognised by 2013 Office for Learning and Teaching and a citation for outstanding contributions to student learning. And he won a 2012 UTS Learning and Teaching Award for strengthening the UTS model of learning, a 2020 Team Teaching Award and a 2019 Teaching Citation. Paul also enjoys collaborative and multidisciplinary research with a focus on data analytics of biomedical data. He mainly collaborates with paediatric cancer researchers to better understand and predict treatment outcomes for childhood cancer sufferers. He's co-initiator of the research collaboration with Children's Hospital at Westmead, University of Western Sydney and Queen's University, Canada, that in part involved developing a point-of-care clinical software tool to better diagnose and treat childhood leukemia sufferers. He explores also other areas of data analytics, bioinformatics, including development of bioinformatic pipelines to facilitate animal vaccine discovery, developing text analytics approaches to scientific literature and social media, and developing methods for use with flow symmetry data. Paul is Lab Director of Biomedical Data Science Laboratory in the UTS Australian Artificial Intelligence Institute, which aims to use knowledge as the infrastructure to support decision-making in biomedicine. He's also co-director of the UTS Ontario Tech Joint Research Centre for AI in Health and Wellness. He's served on the research committee by working on the organisation committee, the Australian Data Mining Conference, and has been co-editor of AusDM proceedings many times. He has contributed to many international program committees and reviewed for international journals and books. He's an ARC expert assessor and has co-authored more than 100 publications. He's graduated 17 PhD students and regular reviews theses. He's also a member of the Australian Institute of Analytic Professional Australia. Paul has been awarded research funding exceeding $2.4 million and has considerable industry experience developing software and running DM projects, including with Cancer Australia, mapping population-level cancer treatment pathways. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Professor Paul Kennedy to give the occasional address.
Emeritus Professor, staff, distinguished guests, graduates and their families, and friends. Welcome after 2 years of waiting to graduate for some of you. It's lovely to be back here in person and to be up here on stage, congratulating each of our graduates individually and in person. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of this land on which we celebrate today, and to pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. Today is about celebrating you, your achievement in graduating and completing your studies with the additional challenges and disruptions of a global pandemic. But today is also an opportunity for us to thank and to recognise the people who have been supporting you through your education, your family, partners and friends. Let's give a round of applause in thanks and appreciation to those people, some of whom are here today. Achieving your degrees through a global pandemic and with all the additional challenges that came with that is something you should all be very proud of. Every one of you who crossed this stage today to receive your degree, take a moment to congratulate yourself and to recognise your achievement on being here. COVID has presented many challenges to us all over the past 2 years, and higher education, that has been no different. But COVID has also presented us with some opportunities for students and universities. It gave an unprecedented opportunity to pivot to online and to explore hybrid ways of learning and teaching. We've all become Zoom experts at UTS. Our university community, students, academics and the professional staff really came together and worked collaboratively to ensure that teaching and learning could still continue, and that we all learnt and iterated and improved from your feedback. Returning to teaching on campus in much higher numbers this session has been welcomed by both academics and students. It's been wonderful these past few weeks to see the student busy and full of people and voices again. Now that we're back on campus again, though, we move forward with many important lessons that we've learned over the past 2 years, about how to make the student learning experience more flexible in ways that remain engaging and still result in fantastic educational outcomes. At UTS, we will continue to find ways to provide students with the opportunity to contribute and combine the wonderful on-campus experience with the flexibility of online learning. You've all been a part of that wonderful period of change, which will have lasting impact on UTS. And just a word about our faculty, now the biggest at UTS by almost every single measure. We hope that there will be opportunities for you to continue engaging with FEIT and with UTS in your new careers. FEIT is engaging with organisations more than ever before. We're strengthening our industry and community partnerships and driving the global impact of our research. We're increasingly partnering with companies to solve real-world problems, bringing the exciting research that's generated by our students and by the academics to bear on important problems for industry and for Australia. Despite the challenges of the past few years, in 2021, our faculty's 28 Australian Research Council research outcomes were considerably higher than the Australian group of 8 universities average of 22.75. Research, like the design of a low-cost wireless transmitter with compact package for industrial sensing, just to speak of one of our research grants, which aims to support the development of low-cost, effective, fully autonomous vehicles and to reduce car accidents. We're excited that our research continues to grow, and we hope that in your future careers, you'll consider collaborating with us and to help solve emerging challenges wherever your careers take you. To improve our community engagement and to strengthen ties with our Indigenous community, the faculty has also recently welcomed a new Indigenous Liaison Officer. This new position will help us to continue improving our Indigenous graduate attributes in the programs, to support our Indigenous students, and to develop opportunities for our students and researchers to engage with the Indigenous community, as the faculty continues to strive for better diversity and more inclusion across engineering and IT industries. As you move forward from your education into becoming professionals in your fields, the industries and the careers that you're entering are very different to those that you would have been graduating to, for example, 20 years ago. The same with me. Just in those past 2 years, COVID has been a global disruptor, as a result of which you will have developed new skills and attributes that are unique to you as a cohort because of that COVID learning experience. We know that companies are looking for those skills and the resilience that you have built through this period. But technologies and the industry landscape are constantly innovating and evolving. As new enthusiastic graduates like yourselves join industry, bringing new ideas and new skills to address the ever-evolving challenges. With your education and your skills, as you enter these industries, you will have opportunities to be involved in exciting, groundbreaking projects, part of future technological disruptions, and leading future change. How exciting is that? And as you navigate into this exciting future, we hope that you'll stay connected with the Faculty of Engineering and IT, and we'll consider working with our interns or our researchers on these projects with you. So, congratulations to all our graduates for this is the beginning of the next stage for you, where you take your learning into your future. This is a big opportunity to find interesting real-world problems to solve, to show what you can do, and to be part of building the technologies and the industry of the future. So congratulations, and we wish you all the best of success in your emerging careers. Emeritus Professor.
I'd like to thank our occasional speaker, Professor Paul Kennedy, for the Australian occasional address on this important day for you as UTS graduates. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge the family and guests who are with us here again today. For those who are at home or watching, on behalf of the graduates, we thank you for your support that you have shown the graduates throughout their studies. So let me say that the best wishes and pride of the university go with each of you and every one of you. Congratulations again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?